you remember the vintage old-timers that used to grace the tracks long before these modern models of Lamborghini, Ferrari, and Mercedes took their place? Exist some old vintage machines carrying values that outweigh these modern cars by a margin. So, let's go through the list of these vintage cars that are worth a fortune, starting with the forever favorite, Aston Martin DBR1. Designed back in 1956, this car was entirely hand-built, with amazing horsepower and speed on the vehicle that was up to 175 miles per hour. The car was sold at a price of a whopping $22,555,000 back in 2017, breaking the records for the highest-priced Aston Martin and the most expensive British car ever sold. Now, if you're shocked by this price, wait till you move on to the next one, a model that everyone dreamed of back in the 60s, the Ferrari 275 GTB-C Speciale. The Ferrari 275 GTB-C Speciale is a masterpiece, a sporty and compact car that became famous for its ferocious top speed of about 175 miles per hour. The car was sold in an auction event in August 2014 to a lucky purchaser worth a staggering $26,400,000, which makes it one of the most expensive vintage cars in the world. However, that's not the only Ferrari from the 60s that cost a fortune, but also the Ferrari 275 GTB4S NART Spider, a piece of marvel crafted through the collective work of the car importer Luigi Chinetti and the owner of Ferrari, Enzo Ferrari. The Ferrari 275 GTB4S NART Spider was built in 1967 by Scaglietti. It is a real beauty of immense power, having a top speed of 167 miles per hour. The car was sold at an auction in 2013 at a price of $27,500,000, registering the highest price at the auction. Well, Ferrari certainly made their mark in the previous century with a lot of vintage models, and we'll be seeing all of them in the list, starting with Ferrari's most popular collection, the Ferrari 290 MM. The Ferrari 290 MM series was a car that shook the world with its unbelievable specifications and a maximum speed of 170 miles per hour. The car was sold in 2004 at a Ferrari exhibition near Paris for $28,050,000. And now that we've mentioned Mercedes-Benz, who could forget the antique Formula One car, the Mercedes-Benz W196R, also known as Silver Arrow. Mercedes-Benz launched this car in 1956, and the car had a top speed as vicious as 186 miles per hour, an extraordinary feat that no car did before this model achieved. Due to this achievement, the car was named Silver Arrow, indicating its arrow-like shape and original shining silver coating. The car was sold at a record-breaking price of $29,650,095 at an auction. Well, let's move on to the Ferraris once again and talk about the 1957 Ferrari sports car masterpiece, the Ferrari 335 Sport Scaglietti. First designed and built in 1957, this car was a force of attraction due to its top speed of an incredible 190 miles per hour. The car was sold at a skyrocketing price of $35,711,359 by Arturial Retromobile, which was registered as the highest sale price for a vehicle in 2015. Now let's talk about yet another proud collection of Ferrari, the 1962-63 Ferrari 250 GTO Berlinetta. Manufactured during the years 1962 and 1963, this car is one of 36 Ferrari GTOs ever built, each featuring a maximum speed of a staggering 174 miles per hour. The car was presented at Bonhams in the summer of 2014 for sale at the auction. It was sold at a whopping $38,115,000, making it the second most expensive car at Bonhams. Well, the GTO models are pretty hard to forget, and their prices say it all, considering there are two other GTOs on the list, including the Ferrari 250 GTO by Scaglietti. This car is often remembered as the world's most important, desirable, and legendary motor car, defining the brand's name and quality. They had an efficient design and a swift 174 mph top speed, and it was sold for an unbelievable $48,405,000 in August 2018. Wait, the list contains one more GTO model. That's right. Even the price tag of the Ferrari 250 GTO was beaten by one of its own class, another 1962 Ferrari 33 LM 250 GTO. Sold by RM Sotheby's for a mammoth sum of $51,705,000 in New York around November 2023. This car remains the second most high-priced vintage car in automobile history. The car achieved a stunning 174 mph top speed during the contests held throughout the 60s. Moving on to the most expensive vintage car ever sold in history, the masterpiece which outnumbered the Ferrari 330 LM's price by a difference of $90 million. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe. The 1955 model of the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR, also known as the Uhlenhaut Coupe, has been sold at the Mercedes-Benz Museum by RM Sotheby's at an overwhelming $143 million. The car can reach a maximum speed of up to 180 miles per hour, being the fastest road-legal car of the 50s.